We're here, people. Natural communal valves di Coma Pedrosa. I was looking around to see, because this is the car park, and I was like, everywhere in Andorra so far is you've got to pay to park, and I cannot see any sign saying you have to pay. So I think this is free parking for Coma Pedrosa Trail. Anyway, look behind me. Look at that. All the black mountains. Look at the sky. It's going to rain today. So the reason I'm doing it today is I checked the weather. It's going to be a bit windier today than it is tomorrow, but the cloud base is going to be higher today than it is tomorrow. Cloud base tomorrow is going to start about 2,200 meters, whereas today it's going to be 3,000 meters up. So we'll actually be able to, well, hopefully we'll be able to see views today, as tomorrow we'll be just climbing in a cloud. So I wanted to see some views, so I was like, oh, I'll come today. But anyway, had breakfast, a shit ton of chocolate croissants, chalky milk and a coffee. I'm feeling pretty good, so I was well rested, got a nice pretty much 8 hours sleep last night, so I'm looking forward to getting into this. You can see, I thought that was like, there's like a little torch one up there, but sunrise is in like 35 minutes, 40 minutes, so we're gonna make a move. Brought some spare, I actually brought some comfortable pants to get into for once, and my trainers, just in case I decide to get a little bit wet and muddy. But yeah, man, look at that. So beautiful already. Beautiful drive over as well. Literally like barely anyone on the road. And it was just majestic. Had the blues on. It was just a one-man party for Oliver. But let's get moving, people. Gives you a little sign. Correct gear. I can't read. I think this is in Spanish. Well, I speak Catalan in Andorra, but it's kind of a hybrid of Spanish, or a form of Spanish. I can't read either. Correct gear. Food. Mobile. Know where you're going. Weather bad, turn back. Could be a Spanish teacher. I'm going through a tunnel. The mystical tunnel. See, now this is like the start park for, well, it says on the map, starting car park for Coma Pedrosa. That's, you got to pay. Look at that. War going on. Got the mountains. They look so beautiful right now. If you didn't know already, Andorra is a very small country in between Spain and France, and it is located directly slap bang in the middle of the Pyrenees mountains. So the Pyrenees mountains is meant to be a very beautiful mountain range, and as I said yesterday in my yesterday vlog, I've been here before, but I didn't see much of Andorra. You know, I came for a little bit of duty-free shopping, had a little umbrella around, and climbed maybe like 100 meters up a mountain to get a viewpoint. So today we shall experience the full goodness of the Pyrenees. Nice little waterfall. I'm going to be coming back this way as well, so I'll be able to show you in a better lighting. We're going up that way, up over there somewhere. Not entirely too sure what is Coma Pedrosa. Hold up. I'm going to move a little bit to get it to a round number. Come on. I want the round number. Alright, we're at 1600 meters. So, yeah. We're going that way somewhere. And I'm not too sure. The sun rise might be over that way. So if we're lucky, we might get it between that valley if we're high enough. Some little gondolas over there. Gondola. This is meant to be like a really nice place for skiing in the winter, Andorra. I spoke to someone a couple of years ago and they're like, yeah, Andorra's lovely for skiing. So, we'll, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. Alright, anyway, let's keep moving. That's majestic. I don't think we're going to get the sunrise of the orange sky. There's a lot of clouds around, but majestic. Either way. There's a little perfect point here as well. You can't see until you get to this one little gap and you can see right through. Okay, so if you go that way, you get to the refuge of Coma Pedrosa. That's 2 hours. We're going to go that way and then we're going to come back that way. So not really say like how long yet to the top from here, but oh look, there's a little bit of gold in this. Okay, so where are we? I'm assuming we're here. Okay, so that's there for 2 hours from there. We're going up and round this way. And then somehow, even though there's no path, we are going to go this way. So, we'll see what this route is that we're going on. But there's only one way to find out now. We're at 1,738 meters. And it's very warm. Imagine just living in there. You got wake up every morning to that view with some nice clean drinking water, majestic views, no one around. It's the dream. It's the dream. But so far it's been really quiet. Not seen anyone on this trail yet. I saw one person just as I started walking the tunnel, but that's kind of on the road, so I won't really count that. But trail wise, quiet as a dodo. So keep moving. The sun coming through, like getting ready to blast through those clouds over there. Really moody over here, majestic. Waterfall over there, that looks majestic. And then you come over here and it's just majestic. It's beautiful, man, beautiful place. Oh, look at that waterfall. So it starts all the way up there in that mountain, in that little dip there, and then it comes all the way down here and all the way down there. That's beautiful. It's like some little refuges up here, but still no Coma Pedrosa on the route we're going on the signpost, which is a bit strange, but hey ho. And look at that. That is majestic. And then the sun's beaming down over there onto the waterfall. This is just, this is a good day. It's a good day. This is why I came today. So the clouds were higher. We're at 1,877 meters right now. So like another 200, 300 meters and we will be in clouds tomorrow. So we made the right call. I might go and explore this a little bit. See what's in here. It's so like everything. You feel quite small here. This hasn't got a door in it. No door. I think it's like a refrigerator. A refugee. It's like a little stables. It looks like a little stables. It's just dark in there. Hello. Oh, my eyes have adjusted. There is nothing in here. Nothing. No scratch marks of anyone that's been kidnapped. Just poo. So, and then there's that. And that. Oh, beautiful. So we're now at 2,003 meters. This is the best I've ever felt at 2,000 meters. Like, I don't know if it's a combination of me actually training every day, and instead of I would normally Like, right, I got a hike at like a good pace. I got a hike like flat out and then just steamroll up incline. Whereas today I've reined in a bit and just gone at like a bit of a slower pace and zigzagged up the incline. And honestly, I feel like this is the best I've ever felt at 2,000 meters. It was a little bit of rain. I thought there was a massive rainstorm just coming. There was a little bit of like a few little droplets, but nothing crazy to warrant waterproofs yet. Probably will be later. It kind of reminds me of Scotland, that beautiful country, Scotland. Anyway, and there's that little view down there. But yeah, you can see a few little droplets in front of my head. Coma Pedrosa isn't actually the tallest mountain in the Pyrenees. It's actually the tallest mountain in the Pyrenees is in Spain, the Spanish part, and I believe it's called Anito or something like that. And it's 3,404 meters, I believe. So yeah, it's quite a few mountains in the Pyrenees which are taller than Coma Pedrosa. But Andorra is a small country, so you can't fit too many mountains into a small place. But yeah, on our way up. So we've got like 940 meters, maybe, I think. I don't know, around about that anyway, to go in elevation. But yeah, we'll see what the weather's doing. I don't mind rain. I just don't want it to be too windy where I get blown off the top of the mountain. But at the moment, touch wood, wind's pretty low and rain is just little drizzles. But oh, nice waterfall over there. Anyway, there's two waterfalls over there. Let's keep going. It's like a little lake here. Well, it's not really that full at the moment. And then there's a little refuge over there. And all the waterfalls come down the mountain down there and come into here and keep going down that way. This is so nice here. Honestly feels like I'm in Scotland right now. I don't know how I didn't see them, but look at all those little houses. They're everywhere. I was like, what's that jangling noise? And they've got like bells on them. There's just loads of horses. Hello. I thought we were going that way. Turns out we're going this way. So I think it's going to get a lot steeper right now. A lot steeper from what we were previously climbing up. So this is the part where your stamina bar gets drained instantly. But so far I'm feeling pretty good. So I'll take that. Have a little sit down in a minute anyway. I've got like a bag full of croissants. If I ever lost my bag and someone opened it, they'd think, what is this French burglar doing with all these croissants? Croissants. Stop! I could have dropped my croissant. I think that's how it goes. What was it? I can't remember. Don't butcher the Vine. Vine was like the OG TikTok. Great time on that. But yeah, look at those cool little horses. That is a majestic sight. Probably, over halfway up this, a little bit now. But every time you like turn, you see that and you're like, wow, I'm gonna just stand here a minute, have a little look. So nice. So very nice. We've got rain and we've got sun. The recipe for our rainbow. This is nice. A little bit of rain, nothing too hectic. And no rainbow in sight yet. The weather's a lot cooler up here, it's actually quite nice. I'll keep going for a bit more, I'm gonna have a break, put some sun cream on, and have a little munch. Let's have a little snack break. It's about 10:30, just gone. We've climbed a total of 1,000 meters. We're currently at 2,536 meters, so we've got about 400 meters of elevation left to climb, and let's have a little drink, some croissants, and this amazing view. I also might chuck on either a windbreaker or a fleece, because that wind is like cutting now, because I'm wearing like a cotton shirt. It is just soaked with sweat. So yeah, when I'm not moving, the temperature plummets. So we'll have a little orange juice, and I actually feel really good for where I am. Like, I think this is relatively the same height as what Bobatov was, and I remember I was like, in my Bobatov vlog, I was like, I don't think it's a good idea to go higher than this on the next mountain, because I am wrecked. Like, I really struggled with that. So it's nice to see that actually consistent training has paid off, and I can see and feel the difference from when I climbed Bobatov at the end of June to now at the start of September. A completely different fitness level, which is great. So I'm not going to speak too soon. Hello, little hoverfly. But as of right now, I feel really good, which is nice. And you know, I like last time I kind of had a headache and at this level, and I feel great. So yeah, it's good to see that actual consistent training is paying off, and there's nothing mental either. Like, I'm not going to a gym to train. I do like just under a 5-mile walk every day, and I run every other day, same loop, just under 5 miles. And then on the other days that I am not running, I will do a body weight workout with a 10 kilo weight vest on, which will be like just squats, push-ups and some crunches, and I'm going to incorporate like some jerry can carries into it when I'm back home. But that makes a lot of difference, so you don't need to go to some fancy ass gym and pay a load of money to go to a gym to train for this. You can just do everything with your body weight, or just add the weight vest. And there's something I do when I know it's going to rain. I don't like the rain covers that you put over your rucksack, so I do like kit out my stuff with dry bags, and yeah, so in there it's like my waterproof. They don't need to be in a dry bag, they're waterproof. But my fleece, spare socks and windbreaker jacket are in here because they're not waterproof. And then the top of my bag, in the hood, I've got like gloves, gaiters, head torch and all that. That goes in another little dry bag. So if it rains like heavy in my bag, doesn't matter. Everything that I want to stay dry stays dry, and then you don't have that horrible flapping around noise in the wind as well. But yeah, I'm going to chuck on my fleece and my windbreaker because that wind is like picking up now. It's getting quite chilly up here now. Now that is a very cool looking rock. Very cool. It's like a crater. So yeah, we're just going to keep going this way. I think we're about another 800 meters to a kilometer before we're at the peak. I could be wrong, but I think that's what is the case. But you know me, what I think is normally wrong. It's like climbing through like a quarry. It's just like loads of rocks up and down up there. It's pretty much the first people we've seen on this trail, where that little refuge was, where all the horses were. When I was climbing up that first bit, it was like a guy who just came out like airing out his sleeping bag. But other than that, those are pretty much the first people I've seen on trail, which is crazy because we're near the top. So Coma Pedrosa is just behind this. That's another peak there, I forgot what it's called, but we're so close to the summit now. Look at that, how majestic that is. So we're going up there. That's Coma Pedrosa. That's where we've just come up. That was sweaty work. That was a leg workout and a half going up that. But so we basically got like just over 100 meters of elevation to climb, and it's pretty much at the top of that up there. And then I'm not too sure if we come back down this way and then go down past the lake there. Not too sure, but this is so beautiful. It's such a beautiful place. It's so beautiful. Right. Majestic. I think we're right near the border as well of Spain and France. I know Andorra's between the two, but I think it's like right on the edge between the two. So that's why there's like taller ones around when you see, even though we're going to be taller than that one there. Made it. Tallest mountain in Andorra. 2,940 meters. That was good. Oh, I'm gonna have some lunch. I was actually wrong. It's 2,943. I was a meter off, but there we go. Tallest mountain we've done so far. Feel good. I can definitely feel like the effects of altitude now at this. But look at that. Really lucky today. Speaking to some guy earlier, and he was like, "Yeah, really lucky day to come today because like it was going to be really cloudy tomorrow and like tonight." So we made the right choice in coming today. I think I can actually see where we're parked in that car park, or right down there. I think that is actually where we're parked. And there is all of Andorra, pretty much. Like you go all that way, because yeah, majestic. We've still got a fair way to go. You know, we've got to get back to that car park, which is a long way. We've climbed. It says on my Garmin, and just over 1,415 meters is what we've climbed so far. But yeah, Pyrenees, so beautiful. I got the whole summit to myself. This is a majestic time. I was so confused what that was then. Anyway, look at this. It's like a cloud inversion going on behind that ridge there. If you go follow there, you can see it's like a really cool cloud inversion going on. Oh, this place is majestic. Majestic. And then there, it's about 4 o'clock. Apparently this is just going to be a whiteout. Clouds everywhere. The Andorran flag for the proud Andorrans. And yeah, it's so beautiful there. Look at it all. Majestic. Rainy as shit. Just got to try and find somewhere to go. Hopefully there's like a refuge or a toilet. That'd be a lifesaver right now. Anyway, you see the objective. There's where we're going. Back down to the car park over there. I can actually see the car, which is quite cool. And yeah, beautiful day. I'm really glad I actually came today instead of yesterday. What I had planned for today was to do it was like 2,800-ish meters mountain. So it wasn't like much smaller, but the elevation you would climb was like 700 meters, so less than half of what we've done today. You just start higher up over there, but I'm gonna have a little bit more of my baguette, and then we're gonna bambaleo down and return to the car. And then when I go to I'm gonna go to the mixed grill tonight. It's literally like a 5-minute drive from here, and there's like a little thing where we were in the supermarket yesterday. There's like a load of like restaurants there, which is cool. So I'm gonna go there for dinner, and then chalky milk in the fridge. Life is good. Pretty majestic, like a cock and balls down there, or a smiley face. My mind is tainted. But yeah, I really like how like the rocks, the actual mountain, it's like got this, it's like really like green, a very mossy kind of licheny, but it's so nice. Parts of it like remind me of Scotland. Little parts of it reminded me of Wales, just on a larger scale. But it's so beautiful. This is where the little guy was having a little swim. Look how blue that water is. That was magnificent. Blue. Beautiful. So I think that's the little refuge place there. And then all the way up there, so you can see right where the pole is, that is the summit of Coma Pedrosa. Really nice around here. Beautiful. As you can see, I would not have been able to hold the toilet until I get to that. So, when needs a must. Look at that. It's just like a giant wall of scree. Pretty majestic. Go a bit further and I'll have some more of my baguette. And we're out of drinks. Apart from my water, drank my little orange juice. Oh, my pole and my little monster. And yeah, we're just left with the H2O. This is nice. A little stream going down there. I believe that's the refuge anyway. Could be wrong. Yeah, and then we've basically come all the way over there. So we're at 2,438 meters. So still got a fair load of descending to go. Descending is always the worst. It's the worst part. Everyone's like, oh, uphill. No. Downhill. The knee destroyer. All those dark clouds over that mountain. I literally just heard the rumble of thunder, which is not what you want. Mamma mia. Anyway, there's been no lightning. There was just a little bit of thunder, no flashes, so we should be all good. Let's hide in the refuge. No, I think the last time we were having to run away from thunder was Croatia and Andorra, but it was a storm cloud, but we never had thunder. So this is actually the first time I've heard thunder booming in the mountains, and now it's fucking loud. Look at that waterfall over there. Ah, it's majestic. We're slowly getting there. So many people were out like trail running today. When I was at the summit, just coming down, there was like two people, like literally just in shorts, a jacket, trainers, and some poles. And I zoomed up past me, and I was descending, and I was like, oh no, like what is that? It sounds like those rocks are like crumbling. I was like, someone like starting a little avalanche. I look across over the side of the mountain. This guy is just running down the side of the mountain, and I was just like, what am I witnessing right now? It was just, just literally running, sliding down the side of this mountain, and descended probably like 300 meters in the space of 30 seconds. I was just like, that's outrageous. And then this other like little trail runner guy just passed me just now. So, they're special breeds, trail runners that do like the UTMB and stuff like that. Mental. I'm just plodding along, man. Got 100 odd kilos of me plus my bag. I am not built for ultra. I am built for ultra eating. Now they'll stream. Well, the waterfalls, they all can coming together. What's the word? Congregating. That's the one. A little congregation, and then to that water. Look how clear that is. Majestic. Look how majestic that is. This is why clouds are just the best when it comes to mountains. They make them so moody, and it's just like, look at that. Perfect vibe. That was the hut up there. We're not going to it. I thought we were going actually like to it, but we're not. It's like 10 minutes that way up the hill, but we're going to go down this way, and I'm going to get a lot more photos of moody mountains, because that is magnificent, people. We're following the waterfall now. Look at that. That's like a majestic. And we just follow that waterfall. It goes all the way down there, this river. I think, so that little green thing down there is where we were this morning, and I was like, wow, look at that majestic waterfall. I think this is it. I think. But it looks like it. This place is so beautiful, man. It's just like, look at all that. And then you got like the waterfalls. It's honestly like majestic. It reminds me when I was in the mountains in Austria a few years back, kind of like that. When I was over in Hallstatt, kind of like that alpine mountainous look to it. But Pyrenees are beautiful, beautiful mountains, and looking forward to going hiking some more in them over the coming days. Probably not going to go hiking tomorrow. I've got 2 things planned. I've just got to check if they're available to do, because you got booked tickets. So I'm going to check when I get back, but we'll see. But in the meantime, I'm just going to enjoy this majestic journey. Look at that waterfall through there. It's beautiful. This place is honestly stunning. I've been, well, I was here yesterday, but actually exploring today. Our class is the first day, and it's already in like contention for my favourite country. And it's just so beautiful around here. It's, you know, a country slapped in the centre of a mountain range. A bit like Bhutan, Nepal, Tibet, all that cool stuff, where they're literally just slapped in the middle of the Himalayas. This is like just majestic. You know, you've got the Alps and they run across France, Italy, Austria, Switzerland. I think they go into a bit of Germany. I don't know, can't remember. But Andorra, the whole country is just the Pyrenees, which is majestic because everywhere is just like this. If you've never come to Andorra, come to Andorra. Across this little bridge. Magnificent. Oh yeah, look at that water. Oh yeah. Majestic water time. Back now at where we went up there this morning. And that was the way we came back. There's a little cattle grid. So we aren't too far off being done. Maybe like a 2k or something. Around about that. We've only got like 100 meters of elevation to drop down. So yeah, sounds about right. And then we're back. I'm currently run out of water, which is standard procedures in these parts, but I'm not like, oh, I'm dying of thirst. I'm pretty good at the moment, pretty good. Here you go, that's the waterfall in the daylight. Pretty cool, eh? Anyway, almost back. It's a lot different in the light than what I did this morning. Here's the rain that they said there was going to come. I'm right by the tunnel. Oh, little horses. I'm right by the tunnel, so I'm just going to like scooch to that instead of putting my waterproofs on. We're right next to it, so probably like 5 minutes. By the time I take my bag off, get everything out, put it all back in, I would have made it to the tunnel. So that's what we shall do. Yeah, we made it to the tunnel. Look at that. So through the tunnel, and then we're pretty much, the tunnel is literally right at the car park. So then we're done. We're at 1600 meters, but we're not. We're at 1570 so far, and we're still going down. So done more than what I thought, which is good. This tunnel wasn't that long. I think it's like 650 meters or something. But car, where is it? It's so loud. Even for like a Peugeot, it's so loud. But anyway, zoom back to the car, drive back half hour. Get out of these clothes because they're soaking, not from the rain, but from the pure amount of sweat I've been exuding into these. Maybe have some jockey milk, and then go to the grill house, get some food, and then probably do some photo editing, take some photos off the camera, because I wasn't upload the next vlog from when I did Dawn or Jurassic Coast, but the Wi-Fi isn't like the fastest for an upload in the apartment, so I'll just wait till I'm back. It's not long anyway, I'm only back Thursday, so it's not that many days past when I should have done it, which was yesterday. We're back. So you can see up there, that's Coma Pedrosa. You can see like the summits now like covered in cloud. So we had a great day. Do you know, I'd normally feel like Bosnia and Montenegro, Bobotov and Magdic, I felt like I was on death's door when I finished, and I feel pretty good today, and we've gone further than we did in both hikes and higher. So your little fat boy's getting fitter.